Gwen Stefani shared a photo of herself breastfeeding her 5-month-old son, Apollo Bowie Flynn. And she was breastfeeding him in Switzerland. And some people are saying that this is basically her taking part in the breastfeeding movement. Now, there have been a number of isolated incidents that have happened across the country where women have been shamed if they've been seen in public breastfeeding. If you look at our laws, the laws that are on the books, pretty much every state protects women that do choose to breastfeed in public. Idaho is the only state that does not have anything on the books protecting women, but it should be legal. Nonetheless, a lot of women do get shamed, and so there is a growing movement to kind of raise awareness and also tolerance toward women who do choose to breastfeed in public.
So this is normally the point in the story when I'd get pervy, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm in favor of that bit happening in public, yeah. But they're breastfeeding, so I mean, it's okay. I mean, there's nothing sexual about it.
Salacious that picture is.
Right. So, okay, there's a kid there. You know, so that goes to the point of like people shaming on breastfeeding is insanity. I mean, what do you like? And it goes to the point that people must be looking, trying to get a peek and say, oh, what do you got there? Oh, yeah, gotcha. Just calm down, everybody. Let them breastfeed wherever they want.
What I love about this story is that Gwen Stefani's 44 years old and she has a 5-month-old.
And she looks great. Bless her heart.
Yeah, she always looks great. That's not even a question. But like, all right, you know, like you don't have to rush it.
Yeah.
Do you, boo? Right? Okay, but going to the more serious thing, yes, I agree. I think in society, we've over-sexualized breasts so much. And I'm specifically talking about America. Like, you go to Europe, your boobies are out to play when you're at the beach, and no one even gives you a second look. Like, they don't care at all,
Wrong,
right?
They secretly look.
No, they might look, right? They might admire a little bit, but no one's like, oh my God, I gotta go whack off in the corner. Whereas here in the States, it's like, it's totally different.
Well, that is, we're more repressed.
Yes.
So that's why it's like an issue, like, oh my God, Gwen Stefani breastfed in public. I almost saw her nipple. It's crazy. My head almost exploded. What about the children? What about the children she's breastfeeding? Okay. But yes, in Europe, they're a little bit calmer about it, which is a good thing. I don't know what they do in their off time, but in terms of going to work on that issue. But yes, it's better to be a little bit more relaxed about it than puritanical as we are in the U.S. It's very ironic because in the old days, U.S. had this image of like, oh, Americans are crazy. They're so sexual. Now we're like the prudes of the world.
We definitely are. There's no question. I feel like we've always been the prudes of the world, though.
No, just only in your lifetime. No, like back in the old days. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Before the rest of the world got quote unquote, you know.
Not buying it.
I was gonna say liberated.
You and Ben just the other day were like talking about how the sex lives of young people these days is out of control. That we're like doing really risky shit that people didn't do back in the day. Oh, the good old days when we had vanilla sex. What happened to that?
Well, we didn't say those were the good old days. We said those were the bad old days.
All right,
that we got fucked to be in this, you know, that we miss out on these fun times. No. Look, we're going on too long about it, but in the 1960s when there was sexual liberation in America, most of the world had not gone through sexual liberation, okay? And so at that point, it was like crazy Americans. Wow, they're having key parties and they're having sex with like multiple people. Like, wow, they're fucking crazy, dog, right? But now, like, people caught on to that and amped it up, and we got left behind.